It's that time of year when we look at our life and how we want to improve it. By now, you know whether New Year's resolutions work well for you or not. If you have a desire to grow and be a better version of yourself this year and experience a closer relationship, make sure you watch this video. We don't have to wait to flip the calendar before setting goals for the year ahead, but we do need to know where we're going. People have a much better chance at succeeding when they have a plan and when they actually write it down and talk about it. Even if you set 3 medium-sized goals for this next year, you're much more likely to reach 1 or 2 than not setting any goals at all. You've heard of SMART goals at school or in work settings. It's a great goal-setting framework to help us narrow down our broad ideas and desires into realistic steps. Did you know you can use this for professional, personal, and relationship goals? These 5 indicators help you assess whether a goal is realistic and guides you to think through what you need to reach your goal. Here's a quick summary of the SMART model that helps you take actionable steps: specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-limited. Specific is what you actually want to accomplish. This is the outcome. Measurable is it helps you start thinking of how you'd know if you actually met your goal. This marker often involves numbers. Attainable or achievable. This asks if you have the resources of time, money, energy, or skills, or do you need help from others? If not, how and when can you get them? Relevant is asking ourselves, why is this important to me right now? And how is it meaningful in my overall life? And finally, time-bound is having a due date and a deadline which can actually help us get started or know when to pick up the pace. We need to have our personal goals in place before our relational goals. Making sure we take care and manage ourselves well helps us show up as our best selves for our partner. And of course, one of our personal goals can be to do our part in helping meet our partner's needs. So before making a goal to strengthen your relationship, think of what specific personal goals you may need to simultaneously pursue. This can be handling finances and exercising more, eating healthier, being more social, or doing more activities outside. Whatever your self-improvement goals are, make sure you consider how they will impact your relationship. If they're out of balance, it's possible they could strain your time together as a couple. Any activities you pursue that require time, energy, and money, you'll want your partner to be on board. Actually, we may have a higher probability for success if we clearly communicate our intentions and goals and tell our partner how they can specifically support us. Neuroscience has consistently found that the simple act of writing things down helps energize us, creates motivation, and keeps us on track. When we reflect on notes in our journal or track progress another way, we feel better about how our life is improving. When we speak our goals out loud, it adds even more power. Anytime we translate our thoughts into words and even share them in the presence of others, we have a much greater chance of turning those ideas into action and success. Even if nobody else is around, we experience the benefit when our own ears hear our mouth declaring action. So we need to plan, not just wish for things to get better. We need to take a step forward and not sit around. But we need to walk and not run. If we run too hard, too fast toward an idealized goal that's missing a plan, we can fall flat on our faces. Remember to include people in your plan. Tell others how they can support you, not just keep you accountable. It doesn't always work well for people to check in with us. We might even avoid them if we've slipped off track a bit. So ask your support people if they can give you exactly what works for you. Maybe you want one person to send you an encouraging text or motivational video each week. Another person can leave you a message that says, "I believe in you, you totally got this." Tell them what you need to hear and also tell them what doesn't help. If someone asking you, "So, did you work out today?" has you ignoring your phone, let them know in advance. Okay, I'll finish with a quick reminder about spending time together. If your relationship goals include feeling emotionally closer, talk about what you enjoy doing during your time together and how it can be strengthened. We build intimacy by knowing each other deeply, and we can do that when we communicate more effectively. Check out my other videos for some communication tips to help you avoid negative cycles and stay on the same page. And when it comes to dating each other, look back and see how you've spent quality time together, felt mutual excitement through fun activities, and enjoyed some relaxation together. Talk about which experiences you want to keep doing together, and then share some ideas you're each thinking about for this upcoming year, and start putting them on the calendar. This can include a date night each week or every other week, an overnight somewhere, or a weekend or week-long vacation. The main step here is to take it from a personal idea to a couple discussion, and then put it on your calendars and even make reservations. Okay, more than hoping and wishing, join me in declaring that you and your relationship will grow this year.